Hello, welcome, happy Saturday. My name is Tianna Christine. We're getting ready to start our yoga. Hope you're doing well this Saturday. It's a little bit cold in the DMV area. Oof. So if you're somewhere that's warm, you're lucky. I would love to be somewhere where it's warm. All right, we're getting on in. Hope you're warmed up. Let's move our hips. Move our hips, get ourselves warm. It's always good to just warm up your body. So you normally don't want to practice yoga cold. So any type of way that you can warm up your body is always great. Always great for that. All right. All righty. We're going to get ourselves going with our practice. Make sure that you have your yoga blocks. If you'd like to get something for underneath of your knees, feel free to go ahead and grab that as well. That is always helpful for making sure that you're not injuring yourself, especially if you're on a hard surface. So make sure you grab something for your knees. We are going to spend an extended period of time on the ground today. All right. We're checking in. Say hello in the chat. I'm going to back it up. All right. And of course, we have to pick our intention word. So let me grab that. Those things don't change. Yesterday was honesty. Let's see what we got for today. Now, I will let you know. Hello, Lime Lemon Soda. Good morning. Hello, Tamisha. Good morning. And I know we got Max and Mason out there as well. Good morning, Max and Mason. All right. Let me go ahead and give this a shuffle. Spread it around. So if you haven't started your vision board, if you even do that kind of thing, I am having a vision board party. I'm partnering with Well-Read Black Girls. So if you've heard of Well-Read Black Girl, they are a book club. It's over 100,000 members strong. So we're hosting a book club in just a few hours. Oh, I love that one. All right. Let's go ahead and pick the word here. I'm going to go ahead and place it. All right. This one's a good one. All right. Hello, Vanessa and Twitch. Welcome back, Vanessa. Today's intention word. Support. Support. Support is always a great word, right? All right, let's come down onto our mat. Get ourselves comfortable. All right. Just go ahead and ground yourself here. Take a deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale it out. One, we give thanks that we're awake, we're here today. We give thanks for that. Not everybody got that wake-up call, so we give thanks. We give thanks for health and strength, and even if we're on the road to getting back to our 100% self, we still are thankful for that percentage that we do have. So as you just get yourself centered and mentally arrive here in this space, just allowing all of the outside distractions, the volume to just slowly turn down. It's giving yourself that opportunity to just listen to your body. Tap into your body for a second. Noticing how the breath comes in through the nose. And if it's possible, letting the breath come out through the nose. Just softening your feet, your knees, your hips. Still finding length within the spine. And relaxing your shoulders. This time on the mat is not only just for the physical, but also for the mental. The time that you get to just sit and focus on you can restore us in a way that is much better than just physical appearance. So as we just sit here for Another breath, just grounding ourselves, setting that intention of support. Maybe even thinking of your support circle, knowing that I'm here to offer support. Just take a moment to just breathe that in. And taking our chin up towards our chest, down towards our chest. And taking the chin up towards the ceiling. And back down again. This whole month is mobility. So we're going to do a little neck mobility. Bring it up again. And take it back down. Take it up. And take it down. Taking right chin to right shoulder. Looking behind you. Remembering to keep that shoulder down, away from the ear. Taking the chin back to center and chin to the opposite shoulder. Looking behind you. Notice if there's any strain. If there's any strain, I want you to come further back towards the center. Taking it back down, over to the opposite side again. Maybe you slept wrong. It's always good to just stretch the neck. And over to the opposite side. And on that next exhale, take it back to center. We're going to take right ear to right shoulder. I am your mirror. Maybe if it's comfortable, you like to place that hand on top of your head, that's fine. And maybe opposite fingers extend out in line with your hip. Feeling that stretch extend all the way down to your fingertips. And then take it back up to center, other side. We swap it out, and the hand is just there, placed on top of the head. We're not forcing our head down at all. Keep breathing. Maybe one side can go down a little bit further than the other. That's okay. Our bodies are not symmetric. Take it back up to center. Both fingertips extend out in line with the hips. Just sitting here purposefully. Allow those knees to soften. Open up those knees. A lot of times we're hunched in. Just allow the flower of the legs to blossom open. And just give it a few breaths just sitting here. This is our easy pose, our resting pose. Maybe it might not be so easy for others, and that's okay. And on that exhale, we're going to take our knees, we're going to fold them up. Come and bring your feet flat on your mat. Knees are together. Just take a moment to lift through the chest. Taking your hands behind you, we're going to drop our knees to one side. Just drop your knees to one side. Look away from your knees. And take it back up, other side. Look away. Very nice. Bring it back up, other side. And up. This is the last one like this. And take it up. Okay, I want you to then bring those feet out. So walk your feet out wider than your hips. And we're going to drop our knees. So drop your knees to one side. We're opening up our hip. Back up, other side. All right, we're going to do this in a little bit of double time. Take it up and down. Up, down. You got it. Bring it up. Take it down. We're working that mobility already. We want to work our hip. If you start moving forward, that's okay. You may ease forward. We got one last one. So last one on this side. Take it back up. Take the knees together. Lift up through the chest. Nice long back here. Lifting up through your chest. On that exhale, stretch those feet out. Sitting up nice and tall, flex the toes back towards your body. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, slight forward fold here. I don't want you to come too far forward. Keep that bend into the knees. Bring the hands on the shin. Lift through the chest. Now I want you to just take inventory of this particular posture. We're going to revisit this posture later on. So just check in, see how your body feels here. Hopefully your body will be a little bit more comfortable when we come back to it. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take those hands down. Roll out the wrist on the way down. Roll out your wrist. We're going to come up to our tabletop position when those wrists get down. So bring those knees to one side. Tabletop position. Now this is where you're going to have something underneath of your knees. So if you don't already, go ahead and get something for under your knees. We're going to take our wrists, stack them right underneath of our shoulders. Knees stacked right under your hips. So go ahead and get that settled. Nice and settled here. If you're having any wrist pain, you can bring those wrists out towards the outside of your mat. Maybe even take your hands to fist. Wrap your triceps back. Whatever feels comfortable to you. All right? We're going to extend out our right leg. Extend that right leg out. Take the heel down towards the mat. Now, as you do this, I want you to focus on your hip. Notice if your hip is jarring out to the side. We want to take that hip, square it down. So even if you bring that knee out and bring the foot out, start to bring that hip to square down. We're pressing in towards the heel. That heel may not touch, and that's okay. Just press the heel down towards the mat. Take it in. Give your hips a little rock. And we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So as you extend that foot out, drop the hip, square off the hip. And again, the hands can be wherever's comfortable. Wrap your triceps. Press into your fingers. Keep breathing. And take it back. Give your hips a rock from left to right. Let's start to make our circles. So bring your hips around in a circle. We're working out all the snap, crackle, pops here. Keep going. All right. And when you get at the bottom, we're going to pause. We're going to go the opposite way with our circles. All right, we got one more rotation around. And when you get back up to the top, you're going to pause. Start your cat-cows here. Inhale, lower the belly. Bring the gaze up, shoulders come back. Exhale and arch. Tuck the tailbone, chin the chest. Inhale to reverse. Exhale and arch. And inhale, reverse. Exhale and arch. I'm going to do two more. I'm not going to cue the breaths. You do this at your own pace. And when you're done, you're going to come to a flat back. We're going to extend those knees out nice and wide as our mat. Allow your big toes to touch. Push your hips back towards your heels. Walk your hands out, child's pose here. Just take a moment to get comfortable in this position wherever you are. I'm going to give myself some room on my mat. Now notice if you're having any tightness here in your hips. That's okay. I want you to breathe into it. Even if you have a little bit of tightness, don't worry. Keep breathing on the exhale. Just allow your body to get soft. We don't want to overstretch when our muscles aren't ready. So be kind to yourself. We're gently going to walk our hands over to our right side. So if you'd like to place that opposite hand on top, you definitely can. It's completely up to you. Keep breathing. I want you to take full, nice, deep breaths. And on that exhale, we're going to walk the hands over to the opposite side. Again, you can place that hand over top, feeling that side stretch. Exhale, bring it back to center. On that inhale, we come back to our tabletop position. So take those knees back in. Give it a rock from left to right. There we go. All right. I'm going to turn the bed up just a little bit. I think we can go a little bit louder. What you think? All right. We're going to extend that right foot out behind us, floating that foot up. So point the toes down. Toes point down. Remember your hips nice and square. Toes point down. We're going to bring that knee in towards our chest. Arch the spine. Point the toes down. Bring the knee in. Extend it out. All right, we're going to do this a few times. Bring it in. Extend it out. Now let's see if we can add opposite arms. So extend it out. Hug it in. Extend it out. And hug it in. I'm going to kick my block away. Extend it out. Hug it in. I want you to pay attention to your hip. Making sure that hip is nice and square. Extend it out. Hug it in. One last one. Extend it out. Hug it in. Take it down. Little child's pose here. Relax the arm. Take the forehead down. I want you to come back to your breath. That could be a little bit difficult. So come back to your breath. On that exhale, let's go ahead and come back towards our tabletop position. Get yourself ready. Opposite leg this time. All right, extend that foot out. We're going to float the foot. Toe points down. You can tuck or untuck the opposite leg, whichever one feels comfortable to you. Just remembering that hip squares down. Even if you have to hold your hip just to make sure it's square down, all right? On that exhale, I want you to make sure it's extended out and inhale, bring it in. Exhale it out and inhale, extend it back out. Exhale, crunch it in and extend it out. Crunch it in, you got this. Extend it out. Crunch it in. We're gonna arch your spine. Crunch it out. Extend it in. Crunch, crunch. There we go. I think I got that confused. All right. If you're still floating with me, extend the leg out. Now crunch it in. One last one like that. We're going to add the arms. Crunch it in. Extend it out. Now that drishti point is front forward. Your drishti point is right in front of you, looking towards that hand that extends out. All right, when you look off to the side like me, makes it a little bit more difficult. Extend it out. Two more just like that. Last one. Extend it out. Lower it down. Come back to a child's pose here. Extend those hands out. Now, I don't know about you, but I am getting warm. We're going to look towards our hands. Tuck your toes under. First downward facing dog of our practice. Paddle your feet. All right. Now, you may notice, now that your lower body is kind of warm, those downward facing dogs ain't too bad, right? Okay. Maybe it's just me. Let me know in the comments. Bring those heels down towards the mat. Walk the gaze up towards the belly. Keep breathing. Relax the shoulders, tucking your chin towards your chest. We're going to take that belly up towards the rib cage. And on that exhale, we're going to walk our hands towards our feet. So walk your hands to the back of your mat. Keep your bend into your knee. Lower your head down. Grabbing opposite elbows. Give your body a rock from left to right. On that inhale, slowly release the hands. Come all the way up on that inhale. Bring the arms up overhead, extended mountain. Oh, very nice. Light back bend if that's available and comfortable for you. Bring the hands down. Let's take a walk to the front of our mat. Whew. All right, we're standing. Now, we've already warmed up our body already. I got that glow already. Got the Leroy glow. Let's start our sun salutations. Make sure you have enough room in the front of your mat to bring your hands down. Now, your feet can be together if that's comfortable, or give yourself some room, whatever's comfortable for you. All right, inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Extended mountain, exhale, forward fold. Keep that bend into your knee. Belly comes down towards the thighs. Look behind you. Take a flat back here. Plant the hands, step back. If you'd like to chaturanga, flow it out, that's fine. If you'd like to push back to downward facing dog, that's also fine. If you are joining me in chaturanga, shift the weight over the balls of the feet. Lower the body down. Inhale, bring it up. Upward facing dog. Knees can be down or up, whatever's comfortable. Push back, downward facing dog. We all meet here. Together, we take 2 breaths. Walking the gaze up towards the belly. Taking a forward fold. Now you can come to the back of your mat or the front, whatever's comfortable. On that inhale, slowly come all the way up. Extended mountain. Slight back bend if that's available. Exhale, we go right back into it. Flat back, step back, we flow it out. We meet in our downward facing dog together. Together, we take 2 breaths. Take a forward fold. On that inhale, come all the way up. We're going to do one more just like that. I know you got one more in you. Forward fold. You got this. Flat back just like that. Plant your hands, step back. We meet in our downward facing dog. Now, at any point throughout the practice, you can always take child's pose. That's available for you at any time throughout our practice. Remember to support yourself. Take 2 breaths here. Forward fold. On that inhale, slowly come all the way up. Bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, go ahead and take it to heart center. We're going to be here in our mountain pose. Samasti Tahi for my Ashtangis. All right, go ahead and level yourself here. Get yourself nice and centered wherever you are. You know what? I'm going to center myself a little bit more. I feel like it's a little off center. There we go. I like balance. I want you to focus on the drishti point right in front of you. Get nice and comfortable. Don't focus on me because I'm going to be moving. All right, look down at your toes. Are those toes gripped into the mat, carpet, blanket, whatever you got? Make sure your feet are nice and even. It doesn't matter if you have 8 toes, 12 toes, all toes down, all right? Plant your feet, look forward. Slight bend into your knees, your shoulders are relaxed. As you settle and get into that drishti point, I want you to just lift that right heel off the ground. Just lift that right heel. There we go. Now you're welcome to stay right here, again, that drishti point. If not, you like to lift that foot off the ground, feel free, lift that foot off the ground, bend the knee, start to bring the knee up. Now we start to shift our body here. I want you to keep that body as strong and straight as possible. Begin to hug the knee into the chest. All right, we're focused on our drishti point. Those toes, they grip into the mat. Hug it in. Very nice. Let's start to bring that knee out. Now you can hold on to a wall if you need to. to bring that knee out towards the side. All right, now here's where we start to wobble. It's all right if you fall out. Come right back. I'm right here waiting on you. All right, hold it out there. You can hug it in, whatever's comfortable, and bring it back in. All right, if you fall out, you come right back. Take it down. Shake it out. Very nice. All right, you want to do that one more time on that side? Let's do one more time. All right, settle your feet, grip your toes. All four corners of your feet down onto the mat. Slight bend into your knees, shoulders relaxed. Drishti point is set. Taking that right heel off the ground. When you're ready, go ahead and float the foot up. Bring in that knee in towards the chest. Hug it in. Hug it in. You have that Drishti point set. And when you're ready, you extend it out towards the side. You can always take a hand out if you like. Hold on to a wall, whatever's comfortable for you. You got this. If you look down, you fall down. We're looking forward. We're looking ahead. And on that exhale, we take it back in. Let's see if we can bring it back out to the side. A little mobility here. Take it out to the side and bring it back in. Maybe you want to be hands-free. Bring it out to the side. And if you fall down, come back. Bring it back. And lower down. I don't know what warms up the body more. Woo, woo, woo. All right, we got another side. Get yourself ready. We start at the feet. We start at the base. Toes are down onto the mat. Look down at your toes. Grip them in. Lift that left heel off the ground. You're welcome to stay right here if that's comfortable. If not, let's go ahead and float the foot off the ground. Hug the knee into the chest. Hug it in. We're anchoring ourselves on that standing leg. That standing leg is supporting us. Get yourself nice and tall here. You're focused on a Drishti point. On that exhale, maybe we take that knee off to the side. One side is always going to be different. All right? Don't judge yourself. Support yourself with the wall if you need to. All right? Take it back. Hug it in. Lower down. Shake it out. All right, how was that? How was that? We got one more again. All right? Go ahead and get yourself balanced. Focus on that Drishti point. If you want to give yourself some extra room, you got this. This is your practice, all right? All right. We're going to take that heel off the ground. Again, you're welcome to stay right here. All right? If not, go ahead and float that foot off the ground. Hug the knee in. You got this. Once you're comfortable and you're ready to bring it out, take it out to the side. Again, you can hold on to whatever you need to anchor to. Take it back in. Remember, we're going to take it back out. If you fall down, bring it back. This is not about perfection. This is a practice. Take it off to the side. There we go. Bring it back. Take it down. Shake it out. Go ahead and dance it out if you need to, because you did that. All right. Let's come back to the front of our mat. If you're not already, I had to come back to the front of my mat. All right. I'm going to slow it down. Take your feet, mountain pose. I'm going to try not to dance, right? Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, forward fold. Have a seat in your chair. Bend your knees. Have a seat in your chair. Now remember, nice long spine here. Keep those knees together for balance as well. If this is too much on your shoulders, you can bring those hands back. We're Supermaning. Whatever's comfortable to you on that exhale, we forward fold. Take a flat back right here. Plant our hands, we step it out. We meet in downward facing dog. We're in for our sun salutation V. Let's take 2 breaths in our downward facing dog. Walking that gaze up towards the belly. We're going to pivot that left foot as we take the right foot to bring it forward. All right, now I'm your mirror here. On that inhale, slowly bring the arms all the way up. Bend into that right knee. Keep going. Exhale, open out. Warrior two. Keep that bend into that front knee. You got this. Inhale to reverse our warrior. Maybe you want to do a little bind here. Maybe you want to take that hand down the leg. Whatever's comfortable, just keep that bend into the front knee. On that exhale, we windmill the hand down. We step back. Just step back to your downward facing dog. I know I put so much on your legs and arms today. We're going to do that same thing on the opposite side. So we're going to pivot out that right foot as we bring forward the left. However you like to come up to it, come up for your warrior one on this side. Very nice. Exhale, open out warrior two. Make sure you're pivoting that back foot. Keep that bend into the front knee. Release those shoulders. Inhale, reverse. Lift through the chest. Nice soft fingers. Maybe even binding the arm. Exhale, windmill the hands back down. We flow it out. We meet in our downward facing dog. And together we take 2 breaths. You can walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Take a bend into your knees. Sit back into your chair. On that exhale, bring yourself to stand. Shake it out. All right. I'm going to do something a little bit different. We're going to work a little bit more of that hip. I told you we were doing hip flexing, hip mobility. Did I say that? Now I did. It's mobility all this month. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, sit in your chair. Take those hands to heart center. Take that right elbow to the outside of the left thigh and look towards the opposite side here. Gonna look up towards that elbow. Keep breathing. Take those hands right back to center and over to the opposite side. You got this. Take the hands back to center. On that exhale, we forward fold. Step the hands back, flow it out. We meet in our downward facing dog. Walking the gaze up towards the belly. Very nice. I want you to come down onto your tabletop position. Come back to that tabletop. Very nice. We're going to take that right foot, bring it in towards the hands. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to come to this side. So I'm going to bring this one forward. There we go. So you're going to square your hips. We're going to frame our foot with our hand. On that inhale, we sweep those arms up. We're right here on bended knee. On that exhale, I want you to push those hips forward. Push the hip forward. Really feel that stretch along that hip flexor quad. Take it back. So bring that weight towards the heel, straighten that front leg. Inhale, take it back up. Push the hip forward. And exhale, take it down. So we're going to do this flow 5 more times. Push it forward. I want you to do this to your own breath. All right? I'm not going to cue. It's good sometimes to just go at your own pace. Maybe you do it to the music. Maybe it's double time. This is your practice. So if you are counting along, depending on where you are, you might have one more. And when we meet, we're going to meet with our arms up overhead, pushing those hips forward. So I'm going to wait for you right here. Very nice. We're going to take that inside arm, so that means the knee that's going to be down. Bring the arm over. Bring it over to the side. Take that hand back up. And we're going to bring it down to the opposite side. Open it up. If you'd like to have a block here, you can. Take the hand back up. Take your hands down, frame your foot. We're going to go to the opposite side. So give your hips a little rock. All right, as we take that opposite foot forward. Very nice. Sweep the arm up. We press into the hip. Press it forward. Now again, you can have something for underneath of your knees. On that exhale, sweep the hips back, straighten that front leg. Bring it up. Very nice. Just like that. All right, we got another 5 more on this side. I want you to take it at your own pace. This is your practice. Listen to your body. Don't forget to breathe. Are you breathing? Don't forget to breathe. You can always have blocks here to help you out. Remember to press that hip forward. All right, who's lost count? Who wants to do an extra? All right. I hear you saying yes. I think I hear you saying yes. Last one. Press it forward. We meet right here at the top. For that inside hand, we take it down, sweep it over to the side. Take that hand back up. Outside hand sweeps down, bring it off to the side, side stretch. This is always a good one. Take it up. Frame the hands. Push back, child's pose right here. Take a moment to rest. Come back to your breath. On that inhale, walk the hands towards your feet, towards your knees, towards your hips. If it's comfortable to have a seat right on your heels. If not, you can always grab a block, place it underneath, whatever's comfortable to you. Just take a moment here. Release your shoulders down. We're looking forward. I want you to take your hands behind you. If you can interlace those hands and have those hands to touch, that's great. If not, just hold on to the feet. Just press onto the feet or wherever's closest to the feet. So you can grab here, you can interlace the hands. We're going to lift through the chest, so bring the shoulder blades to touch. Lift through the chest, open that chest up. We're going to release those shoulders down as we go. Very nice. Just open it up, finding length through the collarbone. If there's too much tension on the neck, just come up a little bit, all right? On that exhale, release those hands. We're going to shake it out. If we're on a block, you can go ahead and take it down. We're going to keep those knees to one side. Come down onto your sit bones. Bring those feet in front of you. I want you to bring yourself to the front of the mat if you're not already. All right, go ahead and bring it forward. We're going to hug those knees into the chest. As we tuck the tailbone under, come all the way back. Bring your knees with you. Rock back onto your back. Rock your knees from left to right. Massage out the lower back. I'm going to move my block just a little bit. Very nice. Extend one leg nice and long. I want you to hover it. Hover the leg. Don't let it fall. And extend opposite leg. Swap it out. Let it hover. And swap it out. Last one. Last swap here. Hug both knees into the chest. Go ahead and give it another little rock from left to right. I want the lower back to be on the mat, in contact with the mat as much as possible here, as you give your knees a rock from left to right. Let's come to our reverse tabletop. So reverse table, our hips and our knees, 90-degree angle from our knee to our ankle. So readjust wherever you need to. Those toes can hang out, all right? Release your shoulders into the mat. Get comfortable here. Nice, comfortable spot. Very nice. We're going to take our arms, extend them over your head. Just let them rest overhead. And the same thing we did with floating our legs. Extend the right leg, let it float. Take it back in, 90-90. Left leg, let it float. Take it back in, 90-90. We're going to do it a little fast. Right leg, take it in. Left leg, take it in. Right leg, take it in. Left and back. Right, you got this. Left, got it. Right, let's go. Left, all right. One last one on this side. One last one on this side. Take the knees down to one side. Cradle your head. Very nice. We're working our hips. I want you to open up, kind of like a crab. Open it up. So we're going to open up the top leg, close it back. Open it up, close it back. Open, close. Open, close. 5 more just like that. I really want us to work that hip joint, rock, and I want you to focus on the hip. We're not doing it from the back. All right, focus on opening your hip. Last one right here. Close it in. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and flip to the opposite side. So for me, so I make sure I'm front and center, I'm going to turn this way. All right, cradle your head. You got this. All right, let's go. Open it up. Take it down. Open it up. Take it down. Open. Take it down. All right, keep going. Keep breathing. Release any tension on the neck. We're just focusing on opening our hip. One side is always a little bit tighter than the other side. That's okay. I will tell you, full transparency, this side is the one that I need the most work on. So if you see this leg coming up, it shouldn't come up. You should keep this leg down. 2 more just like that. And release it down. Very nice. I want you to go ahead and come back onto your back. So wherever you are, come back onto your back. Extend those arms back up overhead. Come back to your 90-90 position. You got this. But this time you're going to take the knee, take it all the way down, take it back up. So we're going to take it off to the side. Take it down to the side, take it up. Down to the side, take it back up. You got this. Down, take it up. Last 2, last 2. Last 1. Take it back up to center. Other side. Take it down and take it back up. All right. Now, it's okay if it doesn't look perfect. Why? This is a practice. We're practicing. All right? It's not perfect. Keep going. I want you to do what feels good to your body. So maybe if the other way felt great, do that. Maybe you want a little bit more reps. That's okay. This is your practice. Last two right here. Last one right here. Hug the knees into the chest. Give it a rock from left to right. Take the feet down onto the mat. Very nice. We're going to do a little bridge pose because that helps to just even out everything. Walk the heels in towards the fingertips. Press into the feet. Toes are tracked forward on your mat. On that exhale, as you press into the feet, lift through the hips for bridge. Counter stretch right here. Release the shoulders into the mat. Maybe lift a little higher. You got this. Keeping those knees together as much as possible. Exhale, take it down. Bring that awareness towards your hip. Notice if your pelvis is tilted this way, creating space underneath of your body. I want you to tilt your pelvis to where that hip is nice and flat. Your back is nice and flat. So your pelvis is nice and relaxed here. We're going to push up with our pelvis staying the same. So walk those hands, the heels in towards the hands. Again, keeping your pelvis nice and neutral. Point the toes forward, press into the feet, lift through the hips. Trying to keep that pelvis as even as possible. Release the shoulders into the mat. Keep breathing. Only if it's comfortable, maybe you want to press a little bit higher, remembering to keep that pelvis nice and neutral here. On that exhale, let's bring it right back down. Give those knees a little rock. Very nice. I want you to hug those knees into the chest. We're going to rock ourselves up. Rock yourselves up to a seat. Extend those feet out nice and long. Sweep your arms up overhead. Flex the toes back towards your body. Exhale, forward fold. All right. Do you remember we said we were going to come back to this posture? How does your body feel? Does it feel a little bit nicer to get into this posture? I want you to remember to keep that chest lifted. All right. So we're keeping that spine nice and long. We're not going to arch in. We're going to lift through the chest, keeping those shoulders back. So even if right here is fine, but right here is fine, wherever's comfortable. If you'd like to grab towards the feet, that's okay. Keep the chest lifted. Very nice. On that exhale, I want you to place a bend back into the feet. Bring your hips forward. Roll yourself back. Just use your body. Roll yourself back. Place those arms up overhead. Butterfly those knees out. Give it a rock. Now these are all the counter stretches to all the work we did on our hips today. We want to give those hips some love. Extend it out on this side. Give it a little rock here. That's always great. Maybe you can roll out the wrists overhead as you give your hips a little opening here. Maybe take the hands out to a T. I'm going to close those thighs up like a book, just using our thighs, and extend it back open. Close the thighs up. Extend it back open. That's our little butterfly action there. Close it back up. Extend it open. One more just like that. Close it up. And extend it open. Very nice. I want you to lower down your leg. So one leg lowers down nice and long. We're going to come over to our side. Keep the knee bent. Bring it over to the side. Feel that stretch along the lower back. Maybe even mid-back. When you feel that little twist in the body, it feels so good. We're going to take that back hand, so that hand that's behind us, bring it all the way towards the front. And exhale, open it back up to come right back down. We're going to cross over the opposite way. So extend that top leg down, bend the opposite knee, and we're coming on to our opposite side. Feel that opening of the body, the chest, the back, the hips. Maybe look behind you. Keep breathing here. We're going to take our back hand, float it all the way up towards that top hand, and take it back. Very nice. Extend that top leg long, coming back onto your back. I want you to hug your knees into your chest. Give it a rock from left to right. You got this. It's always great to just move out your body. We're going to extend those feet right up overhead. Roll out the ankles here. All right, place your knees bent, flat on the mat. Cross over one leg, pigeon on our back. This is our figure 4. But instead of doing our pigeon, again, we want to work our hip a little bit. So we're going to bring that foot over to the side. Just let it cross over. Maybe you can hold the foot if that's comfortable. Maybe you look behind you. Get a nice little stretch along the hip. You can take the other hand to a T position if that's comfortable for you. Just take a moment to breathe. On that inhale, when you're ready, take it back to center. Uncross the leg, give it a rock. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite leg. Cross the foot over. Let it open up for your figure 4, and then let that foot fall all the way over to the side. Very nice. You can hold on to that foot. Take that hand out to a T. Look behind you. Create that length in between your hip and your ribs. We want a nice length here. Feeling that stretch. Relax. Allow your body to breathe and open up. And on that next inhale, when you're ready, take it back onto your back. Uncross your legs. Give it a nice little rock. And then you can take any position that feels comfortable to you. I'm going to hug my knees in. I'm going to grab my feet for happy baby. That really helps to open up those hips. So you're welcome to do a happy baby if that's comfortable to you. We're pressing those knees down towards the mat. Opening up our inner thigh. Our hip sockets, those hip flexors. Maybe even if you want to give it a rock. Right? Whatever's comfortable to you. This is your final pose before we get into our Shavasana. So I want you to have fun with it. Very nice. Take those feet back together. Knees come together. As you lower your legs down one at a time. Just allow your body to relax here. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. And exhale, take those hands down by your side. Give yourself that opportunity to release here. Releasing the tension, starting with your toes. Relax your ankles. Soften your knees. Relax your hips. Uncurl fingers. Settle your shoulders. Relax your spine. Unclench your jaw. Relax your tongue and soften your eyes. Allow your head to melt into the mat. Shoulders surrender. Coming back to the breath. Feel your body being supported by the earth underneath of you. Give yourself permission to just find some ease here. Allow your body to breathe. I want you to just focus on being supported. Support is something that we give and we receive. Maybe thinking about how you've supported yourself this past week. And maybe how you could support yourself further going into the weekend. As you offer service to others, offering support for people that need it. There's so much right now, so many things are just weighing heavy on us. We don't really realize how a kind word, sometimes a hug, even though hugs are somewhat forbidden these days, but physical touch is something that we're lacking. We don't realize how we can impact and support someone's day. We may all be in the same storm, but we're in different boats. Don't forget to reach out. Throw your loved ones a safety net every now and then. You never know what they're going through. I'm going to take another few breaths of silence here. And as we begin to bring awareness back into our body, back into the space around us, wiggling toes and fingers, hugging one knee at a time in towards your chest, rolling over to one comfortable side, cradle your head, and when you're ready, using that top hand to push yourself back up to a comfortable position. Taking those hands to heart center, your thumbs into your chest. I want you to thank yourself for showing up for you today. I want you to thank your body for showing up and supporting you today in the practice. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. I want you to take this energy with you off the mat and share it with others because energy is infectious. I wish you a great day. Can't wait to practice with you again. Until next time, namaste. I thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this practice. You know, it's so much that we have to support others. So that word really resonated with me. You know, we just don't know what's going on with others. You know, even thinking about Regina King, you know, just my energy, my love goes out to her with the passing of her son. We just don't know what's going on with people. So we want to make sure that we're giving that energy. So if no one told you that they love and care about you today, I love and care about you. So just remember that everyone has a reason to be here. You are here for a reason. So please, if you feel at any point any strain, pressure, anxiety, please reach out to others. We love and care about you, right? Thank you so much for the practice. I hope that you enjoyed it. My ponytail has left the building. All right, Vinyasa said, love you too, and I haven't seen you in so long. So glad that you are back. Let's turn up the bed a little bit, give ourselves a little bit more energy as we go into our weekend. Yes. See you, Jackie. Love you. Yes, Michael, I love and care about you as well. So much. Thank you. So glad you're here. You know, we don't know what people are going through. Mental health is really affecting us through this time that we can't physically be together. This isolation sometimes can be really hard. So please reach out. Check on your strong friends. Check on them. It's very, very important. Very important. Hello, B family. Tamisha, love you too. Yes. Yeah, it's giving lots of energy to Regina King. I mean, just it's I can't even imagine. Cannot imagine. So we must look out and check on our people, you know. We don't know what people are going through. We really don't. We really, really do not. I am getting ready to get myself ready for the vision board party with Well Read Black Girl. I hosted a vision board party back on the 6th, 8th, I can't remember. But I am back again and I'm hosting it with Well Read Black Girl. That is going to be today. It's on Eventbrite. You can check out my website, TiannaChristine.com. And I'm going to put that in the chat for you. Yes, check on your strong friends because you just don't know. And if you go to my website and /events, you'll see that and all the things that I have going on as well. That event's going to be so cool. We already have over 100 people signed up, and it's also going to be the book club that's going to follow. So Bell Hooks is going to be there for the book club. We are doing also some goal setting. So not just the vision board, goal setting, but I am up first. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you next week, same time, same place. I wish you the best in your week. Can't wait to see you next time. Yes. Thank you, Twitch. Yes. Check on your strong friends. Support is the word, right? You have to support each other. All right. Until next time. Thank you. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Keep this going. Until next time.